this. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? Yeah.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you. We're negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
I don't know why you would have just a wall. Why, yeah, you can't get up that way, can you? Why just a wall? You should have put stairs there.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
No, I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all.
Stone skin was 8K. That's like less than what I paid. Thunder for 3K. Never mind. I mean, it's nice money, but it's not really that good.
Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis.
Yeah, me too.
But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism. See, I am primarily a lazy person.
Yep. I'm gonna actually need that.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
See, this is why I did encyclopedia. It's actually so cool.
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. No. No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide, yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
It's like free money.
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of schemes.
He's not lying about not doing it himself. He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system. Fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems? Yes, them, but also Women. Women, men of Wu. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Wu men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that
Wow.
women need to know their place. Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times. Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
No, I'm not a fascist. Oh, I love Fritta. 63K, not bad. Oh, how I love Fritta. I like the Fritta girl too, she's cute.
Is this about the questions again?
I like her
'Cause
accent.
I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
It is.
Ask some local dealers, maybe.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? A warehouse?
She looks up from...
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back...
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Dramamine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I don't know you can get them that high. I love how the Fritta sounds. I want to buy Atomic Heart and get the achievements for it, but I also don't. And I played Atomic Heart on my PC. I like Atomic Heart, but it also wasn't that good of a game. I mean, it was a good game, but it's a single-player game. But it has the open world, which I liked. It was a beautiful game. Like Once Human.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work. Don't think so.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here? Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush in Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminese archipelago near the Pale. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Okay, well, hopefully I make some money. I invested like 600 mil or something like that. Hopefully I get it. have lots of stuff where it's, and this event's about to start.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon... At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old. She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach.
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But... Go ahead.
All right, now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Free flow of commerce!
Don't talk to him any longer. Just leave, please.
Fucking bug.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
I love that. I love that.
It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
you're back. Good. What can I help you with? You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
What? Oh, I am afraid you have misread the situation, Detective. This is not some feudal conflict. It is a negotiation.
And if it were a conflict, the RCM would not pick sides. My colleague's unusual approach to police work does not represent the organization at this time.
Well, I can't stop you, can I? Just understand that I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like passing some information, how could I stop
I
you?
like the voice actress.
Are we not human?
She,
Are we not curious
she
to hear
reminds
another
me of
person's take?
Catherine
It's only
Hepburn.
natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets. Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it? Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down, for the sake of our professional relationship. And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? What would you like to know? Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here? As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata. Yes, anyway. Good.
Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh, yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
I love disco. It made me believe that good writing in games is possible. Because I really didn't think it was possible anymore.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side.
Fucking ride till I die,
got
bitch.
those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer. Oh yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a killer. Can't say that. You shook him. You're a killer. A shark. Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it.
Because everything's expensive and didn't give me any money.
You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shaken for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy?
No.
Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking DA's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket. Stealing
I've
from
never
you every
really
time you buy,
taxes have
sell,
never really bothered
walk,
me.
talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Weird, tax doesn't bother me, although there was times in my life when I did really not want to pay the government, but Taxes don't bother me. I think what I get in return is worth it. Taxes have never been a complaint. It's that how much they charge for everything, all the inflation.
Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol. You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of
Indirect
taxation.
modes of taxation.
Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking.
I did well with those. I love this ship actually. The Praxis, that's a good ship. Praxis I had a Hawk in it, I think. $580, jeez. $308. Praxises are so cool.
%98 of all your money. What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Free market fundamentalist now. Opt in, but only a little. Opt in, but only a little.
Here you go, hustler.
Indirect
Fight the
modes of
righteous
taxation.
fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Why 5? Wing dialogue options get plus 4 XP. Oh God, thank you. I have to go to bed because I have to go to the DMV. I have an appointment with the DMV in the morning at 8:30, which is in 8 hours. Damn it. Well, fuck. I guess I better log. I am going to go to bed, unfortunately, which sucks. I really didn't want to go to bed this early, but I have a DMV appointment at 8:30, and I fucking spaced it. At least I got the warning 8 hours before, or I would have just slept right the fuck through it. I had no idea. So, gotta go to bed here. Gonna watch some television and go to bed. Take some sleeping pill. The horse does look cool. They did a pretty good job with it. I'm gonna take this stuff off of him, but I do want to feed him. Feed 32,500. Okay. Oops. Take you, and I'll leave that stuff there. And I will put all that stuff in here. Very good. We are getting monies. The game is beautiful. I've grown to really like it. Its graphics, they're a little weird looking sometimes, but I do like how beautiful the game is. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. I am currently in Jita. That's probably a good thing. Tomorrow I will fast jump this Gila out there to where I live, and I will pay attention to only that. I will just log into Eve when I first get up, and I will only do that. I will move this Gila. Uh, I can mine. I can mine out there. That would be like some good money. But I mean, I don't know. I think Poshvon is not really any different. I have 465k. And that's all because I think only one of my mithril ingots sold. Do I have more? Anyways, I do have to go to bed, unfortunately, which is so shitty. It's kind of early, but it's alright. I'm just going to relax and watch a television show. So, unfortunately, I have to stop here, guys. I totally spaced this, but I'm reminded by my family that I have a DMV thing in the morning. Actually, I'm gonna take 5 more minutes to make this Turtle WoW character because it is time sensitive. I've been wanting to do this. Sure, yeah. Where is Turtle WoW? I don't remember where I stuck this. I really don't. I don't remember where I stuck this, which is so annoying. I don't remember where I stuck this, and it's so annoying. I don't know. I guess I'll just do F. Where did I stick Turtle Wow? One second. Oh. Everlook Broadcasting Company. Everlook Broadcasting Company. What is that? 10,000 South Seas PvE peaked at 10,000 concurrent players today. We accidentally rolled out Next Ramus hard mode with one of the Karazhan hotfixes, but we're too tired to explain it. Wait for next week's changelog or go figure it out yourself. Tower of Karazhan. So I guess this goes through to TBC, I guess, and that would be cool if it's hardcore. much. Okay. I have to go to bed, which is so annoying.
Go until last man standing. The battle.
So I wish to. Yeah, this thing is gonna do its thing. I wish to. I guess tomorrow I'll make a character because I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up at 8:30 and it's already 12:30. It's fucking annoying. So, you have been watching Skycat Live. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. It was a fun couple of days of drinking and stuff and playing some games and, pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. Got a Fortnite win today. It was a pretty good day. Come click on the cast face to donate or come to my Twitch or my YouTube and give me a like, sub, or follow. And thank you to all the people who've been giving me likes, subs, and follows. Thank you to Number 2 and Chiefy TTV and Daviath and Post Psycho, whatever this is. Post Psycho, hey dude from Sweden, what you doing? Oh, hey. So yeah, and that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much, and yeah, and I will be back here tomorrow. I will be back here tomorrow to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna close out here. Yeah, I'm gonna close it out, and thank you so much. So I'm going to stop the video here with a reminder about Skycat Live. Thank you so much.